Hey everyone, welcome back to an episode of Create with Linda. So today is Thursday, guys, and it's around 3:30, I think, 3:45 in the afternoon, and I'm just getting ready to get dinner in the oven. And I'm going to be doing something else too. This is a what's for dinner, but I'm also going to show you an appetizer today, whatever, that I'm going to make for the holidays. And you can make for the holidays. You can make it for Christmas, for New Year's, for Thanksgiving, for a party, for whatever, a get together. This is my first time making this particular one, but I make these a lot. They're like stromboli type of things, but this is like different. This I'm putting like peppers in and stuff like that. You're going to really, really like that. I hope you're going to like it. I hope I'll like it. I think I will. It looks really, really good, and I'm really excited about making it. So let's get started. But first, I don't know if I'm going to do this first every single time I come on, but I'm going to tell you read one of my scriptures to you that I put on my whiteboard this morning. When I was reading my Bible, reading my scriptures, I found that hit me, and I said, "Oh, I love this. This is definitely going up today." So this is what I'm gonna show you guys. Okay, I'm gonna read it to you guys. Like I said before I read this, guys, I'm not trying to push God on you or anything like that. This is what I do. This is what makes me happy, reading the Bible and reading scriptures and writing it on a whiteboard so I can go to it during the day in my time of, stress or need, or just to look at it and just say, and remember that God's with me always and that He fills me up, and that's why I do this. So I'm just sharing it with you guys. Take it or leave it. You don't have to take it. You don't have to listen to it. You can fast forward it or whatever. It's just a nice quote that means something to me. So what it says is, this is what I feel about God. I am the light of the world. If you follow me, you won't have to walk in darkness, because you will have the light that leads to life. I'm going to read it one more time. I like reading things twice because I feel like it just resonates more in me when I do that. I am the light of the world. If you follow me, you won't have to walk in darkness, because you will have the light that leads to life. So that's what I feel. That's God saying that to me, and that's what I believe, and that's what I wanted to read to you guys. All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed that. Let's get started. Now, what I'm making for dinner tonight is I'm going to make a rack of ribs. So I'm going to put those in the oven because it's early. It's like 3:45. So I want them to cook till about 6. So I'm just going to cook them on like 375, and in the oven. I might put it. I think I'll do 350 at first. Yeah, let's do this again. 350, and then in about 20 minutes to a half hour, I will put it on 375. So let me get the pan. It's right here. I bought more ribs the other day, guys. Because I told you what happened when I took out my ribs out of the freezer and they didn't smell right. So I bought them at ShopRite the other day. I bought more. They had them on sale, and so I got 2 racks. I'm only gonna make one because one's enough for. It's just me, Darren, and Julie eating them. So 1 rack is enough. Billy's gonna have something else, and Frankie's having something else. And that's the ice tray. That's the ice maker, if you hear something. I'm doing this because the ribs, because I use brown sugar, the ribs make a big mess on here, and I'd rather just save my pan because it really just destroys my pan. So, my husband says to me last night, "Oh my God, the brownies, I made brownies a couple, last weekend or something. I made 2 batches. I always make 2 batches of brownies now because everybody loves them. So So he says to me, oh my God, these are the last brownies. And I said, what? And he's like, yeah. He's like, what am I going to do? I'm like, what do you mean, what are you going to do? I'm going to pull this one over because it's a little bit too short. He goes, I'm out of brownies. And I said, okay, you'll live. He just really loves them, you know, so I thought I'd surprise him today when he gets home. He'll see that I made, I'll show you, I made another double batch of brownies. Really easy to make, you know, I mean, a little, you know, it's homemade, so it takes a few minutes, but I don't care. I enjoy doing it. And so I made a double batch, so he'll be very, very excited about that. So I'll show you. Here they are. There it is. So yummy. And I did put the chocolate, I put the chocolate chips and the white chips in it again, because that's my new thing. Everybody loves it. So yeah. You take a little drink. All right. Let me put this over here because let's look at the back of this and see if it needs to be, that skin needs to be pulled off. Yeah. I hate that. I hate that freaking skin stuff. I'm trying to think what cutting board I'm going to use. Let's use the heart today. It's not that big for this though. Yeah. Let me get the bigger one. Okay. I'm gonna do it on here because I want to season it on here, but I got to get the bowl to season it. What I'm gonna do is make up the mixture, guys. Let me go get the bowl. Okay. All right, brown sugar. Let's put this, because I don't want this to move all over, and they don't have grips on them, and why, I don't understand. I don't get it. All right, so we're gonna do brown sugar. Okay. I don't really measure, probably about a half a cup of brown sugar. Oh, that's a little bit more. Yeah, I think that's a little bit too much. Let's take a little bit out. Yeah, that's a little bit too much. That's good. Now, I keep a piece of stale bread in with my brown sugar. That keeps it soft, see? A piece of stale bread, you just keep it in there and change it every couple of months, but that keeps it nice and soft. All right, so I got about a quarter of a cup to half a cup of brown sugar. Then what I do is cumin. Now, I don't put an enormous amount of cumin. One time I made it, and I used too much cumin and too much paprika. So I just be a little cautious with the cumin. I like cumin, but it's not like my favorite flavor in the whole world. So I don't like an over amount of cumin. But I do like cumin, and in this recipe calls for cumin, and I like it. So, you know, so I use it. I just don't go overboard with it. It could be very, very strong. So probably about 2 tablespoons of cumin. Then I use paprika. Paprika, oh paprika. Let's look for you now, because I'm always looking for the paprika. Always. As I said, hallelujah, praise the Lord. I literally found it. All right. Paprika, probably about 2 tablespoons too. Then what I put is garlic powder, onion powder, make sure that's closed. What are you doing, cutie? What you doing, buddy? Okay, let's do some onion. I got 2 tablespoons. Some garlic. Brody, what are you doing, buddy? And we'll do some pepper. Because pepper and paprika, you know, are 2 different flavors that go on hit the tongue a different way. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Like, okay, I got the brown sugar, garlic powder, paprika, onion powder, salt and pepper. Why do I feel like I'm forgetting something? I know that's... I put the brown sugar in. A lot of times I forget the brown sugar. I'm like, oh my God, I forgot the brown sugar. And you just smash it all up. You know, I have a little bit of liquid smoke. I never use that. I have it in there, but I never use it. I don't think I'm going to put it in because you have the smokiness of that cumin. I think I am going to put a little bit more brown sugar in it, though. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. That's good. Just felt like it needed a little bit more. Alright, so now what we got to do, okay, this is done. And feel free to put any of the seasonings if you want. This is the seasoning that I use. I've been using this recipe for a while. And then what I do is at the end, I'll take out half of it. I will put wet honey barbecue barbecue sauce on because I like it wet. I like the wet. Julie prefers the dry. So I put half of it. I'll put the wet at the last like 5-10 minutes on half of it. So we got the best of both worlds. And I like the dry too. Don't get me wrong. I love the dry too, but I do prefer the wet. All right, so we got that all set up. It's probably about 2 cups of mixture all together. All right, so let's get paper towel because we got to get this little thing off here. Let's do this here. Got to the mama pumpkins. Now, what you got to do is you got to take this skin off. Now, what I have learned and I have done before is you got to like get that up with a knife a little bit. Pull that skin up a little bit, and then it's easy to, sometimes it's really easy and sometimes it's not. But this is that tough, like, membrane, you know? And honestly, a lot of times I just leave it on, but it is annoying, so I like to get it off when I can. So I'm just loosening it a little bit so I can grab it, because you got to be able to grab it. You need some leverage, you know? I feel like I do anyway. All right, let's see, can I do this from here? I don't know. I think I need a little bit more leverage, guys. So if you can see it, I'm just like trying to get the white fat part up a little bit, so this way I can pull it. I don't know if it's gonna work this time. Grab it like this. Yeah, there you go, see? And it comes right off. But you gotta be able to grab it, and I didn't get 100% of it off, but you know what? I'm not gonna go crazy. I'm not gonna go crazy with it, I'm really not, because it is what it is, but yeah. You just want that off because it gets a little tough. Oh, and here, see, there's a part right here that needs to come off, see? So this I'm gonna grab, let's just cut this a little bit here. Let's see if we can grab it. Got some of it, but not a lot of it. I think I'm just gonna try to cut it. Usually it comes off in like one shot, but this is being difficult, so. Yeah. I personally like the fat on the rib, but that's just me. I'm a fatty. Like I like on my steak, on my meat, I like the fat. A lot of people don't. I do. All right, so that's good right there and then. All right, so what we're gonna do now is, let me see something. That's bothering me right here. There we go. All right. Okay. All right, so that's good. All right, so now what we do is we're gonna put a little bit of olive oil. I'm really done with these pumpkins. You gotta smear a little bit of olive oil on this. Okay, just so you have, so the stuff will stick. All right. All right, rub it on. And then what you do, like I said, it's very messy, but it's so yummy. Get the sides good. And then put the other side. I always seem to have too much of this, so I always have extra, but I'm not going to use it on anything else. But yeah, I'm definitely not going to use all this. We'll just. Yeah, might as well. I'll use it all. All right. Put a little bit of the olive oil on here. Alright guys, make sure all the sides are covered. Nice. There we go. See, look at all that. That's probably like a half a cup of freaking. Good. Alright. A little bit of olive oil. We're going to put it in the oven and let it, wait 1 second. Yeah. And let it cook for about, let's do like 30, Alexa, set the timer for 30 minutes. I'm going to put it on for 30 minutes on the 350, and then I'll check it and I'll probably put it on, and then I'll move it up to 375. Yeah, so let me wash my hands because I'm getting it all, everything all over the tripod. Alright, so let's wipe the tripod off. Yeah, that'd be good. Gotta throw the rest of this out. I'm gonna put it right in the garbage. Don't want to get it all the house. Yeah. All right, so that's done. Let's get started on the appetizer. Do I or do I not have the energy for that? Let's just see. Let me pause a minute, take a little breather, and let me make sure that I have the energy for that right now. All right, guys. I had to run downstairs and get chopped meat. I think I'm going to put a little bit of chopped meat in it. I think I'm going to make one just vegetable and then one with a little chopped meat. Because the boys like the meat. Yeah. I think that's what I'm going to do. All right. I want to slice these like in little like strips like that. Be careful. That's how it showed in the picture of what I'm making, in like rings. So that's what I'm trying to accomplish. I can be a little dangerous with knives. All right. Now, the thing is my daughter is not crazy about peppers, but we'll see. So, what's new in everybody's life? Same stuff, different day. Right? Again, glad the election's over. God, so glad that's over with. The world. We come back to some sort of normalcy. I don't know if that's ever going to happen. I don't think we've been normal since COVID. I don't know if I'll ever be normal again. The dogs are outside. Now they want to come in. Yeah, I want them pretty thin. These are a little bit thicker than I want, but I'll figure those out. All right, I'm gonna let them in. I'm gonna do mushrooms too, guys. Come on, buddies. You got your ball? You got your ball? You got your ball, buddy? Look, guys. Look up with this ball. Huh. Let's see it. Yeah. Go get it. Go get it. Look, he loves that ball, guys. And I got a Tractor Supply the other day. He's a good boy. on. Give Mom that ball. Get that ball. Get that. Brody, it's kind of big for him to hold in his mouth, but he can do it. But we have a smaller one for Bro. Get the ball. Get it. Get it, Cooper. Oh, he's trying to get it. Mommy help you. Wait, Mommy help you. Come here. Come here. Go get it. It bounced off of his head. Earlier today, guys, Cooper literally, I was bending down and I didn't realize he was there, and I banged my head into his head, or I think he like moved at the same time. I swear to God, I thought I got a concussion. His head is so big and strong. I literally thought, oh my God, I'm gonna get a concussion from this. His head is so freaking strong. All right, I'm gonna do a little bit of orange too. I have all these peppers here. I really gotta utilize them. I bought them like 2 weeks ago, I think, at Sam's. Gotta utilize them, guys. I will. Maybe I'll make some stuffed peppers. Not today, but maybe tomorrow. Since I got 2 things of chopped meat actually. One is another one's downstairs. I'm gonna put it into the freezer because I don't want it to go to bad. So I would do that. Let's see how the ribs are coming. They're looking good. Looking real good. Look at them. Happy dance. Happy dance. I noticed a couple of weeks ago, really. Maybe a couple of months ago, that I thought it was just me, but I noticed that part of my stomach looked like it was extending a little bit. And I just kind of ignored it. I thought maybe I'll just, the way the surgery went or whatever, I don't know. And so I kind of ignored it. And this morning when I was getting dressed, I noticed it really, it looked a little bit bigger to me. I'm like, what the heck is this? And I looked at my stomach, really, really looked at it and felt it, and I think it might be a hernia. Because with the gastric sleeve, sometimes you get a hernia from it. I know my husband did. A lot of people have gotten hernias from the surgery. And then I laid down and I felt it, and it felt like a little bit of a hard thing. So when my husband comes home, I'll have him look, because he had a couple of hernias in his life. So I don't know. Another issue I have to worry about now. I can't. Guys, I don't want to think about no surgery or anything. I really don't. So I'm a little bit nervous about it, but I'm trying to give it to God and not panic about it. What are you doing, crazy? What are you doing, buddy? Because I don't know what it is yet. We'll see. And it doesn't always have to be taken out. So we'll see what happens. But anyway, You have some? Okay. So I got these peppers here. Tomorrow I'll make some stuffed peppers with them. What are you doing, buddy? Hey, what are you doing? Where's your ball? Oh, I think his ball got caught up in the couch again. Let me bring these in here. You just can see what the story is here. All right. Alexa, stop. Why is that alarm on? What was I? Oh, because of the ribs. Let's see, guys. What are you doing? Where's your ball? Where's your ball? There he is. See, we got the big one for the Koopy butt, and we got the small one for the little bit for Bobo. Here, Brody. Here. Get the ball. Look at Cooper. Look how cute with the ball hanging out of his mouth. Give me that ball. Mommy's gonna get that ball. Oh, Mommy's gonna get it. I love playing with him. Go get it. He didn't have to go far. Oh, give it. Brody's not in the mood to play right now, I guess. He's kind of tired. I guess he's been lounging all day today. Give me that toy. Give me that toy. Oh my goodness. What? He's so cute. Guys, I got my Bible. Did I show you my Bible? I don't think I did. I got my sisters had this woman's Bible. And they said it was awesome. So I ordered it, I got it. I love it, guys. I absolutely love it. It is called the Woman's Bible. I absolutely love it. It's an easy read, it's very easy to understand. Oh my God, it's amazing. I absolutely love it. I keep it, I've been reading the Bible every morning. I leave my book open over there. And before I was looking for, after I discovered that I felt something in my, I thought maybe I have a hernia. I can feel it right now. Yeah, I really think it's a hernia. After that, I got into a little bit of a panic mode, worrying about what it could be. Maybe it's a tumor, maybe it's this, maybe it's that. And so my Bible was already open, so I went to it. I sat on the couch. I was quiet, and I looked up some scriptures that helped me with relaxing and being okay about it. And, it's in God's hands, and God has you, and all of that, and fear, and all this other stuff. And it really gave me a little bit of a sense of peace, because that's what I do. I'm very hard like that, and I go to the worst scenario. So, but anyway, this is the New Testament, and it's a New Testament, but the Old Testament. You know what I mean? But just it's in terms where you can understand it. Love it, absolutely love it. Cooper, what are you doing? Great, guys. It's a woman's Bible. I'm trying to think of it where it says the name of it. It doesn't really say the name. Let me see. But it has beautiful sayings in it. The grass withers and the flowers fade, but the word of our God stands forever. Guys, it has all these little helpful things in it. Every chapter, like the book of John, the book of Genesis, the book of the book of Samuel, and all that. And then in each one, it shows you different things, like bitterness, healing, all little. It's amazing. It's an amazing book. Amazing. Love it. That's the extent of their playing. They're done. All right, let me get on this now. All I do is calculate. All right, so yeah, so you know, I'm giving it to God, and I'm not gonna panic. I'm not gonna worry about it. I can't because I just have too much to do in my life to worry about stuff like that. So here's some mushrooms, and these are sliced already. These are, you know, they're clean. I don't know, they look all right. They don't look the best, but I mean, they look pretty clean. I'm not gonna worry about it. Like Rachel Ray says, what's a little dirt? What's a little mushroom dirt? Everybody has it. Everybody, I'm sure, experienced it before. I'm not worried about it. All right, so mushrooms, and I'm doing black olives. Oh, I gotta check the, I think I'm gonna leave the ribs on the 350 is what I'm gonna do. I really do, because with the brown sugar, you gotta be careful. You might have to cover it like halfway through, because you don't want, the brown sugar, if you have it on a really, I'm draining the juice out of the olives. The brown sugar, you really don't want it on a high level. If it's really, really high, then the brown sugar will burn, and then you'll have burnt ribs. So you don't want to do that. But if you're going to keep it on a high level, sometimes I'll do that. I'll put it on like a 375 because I want it just to cook quicker, and I'll cover it. I'll cover it after the first like hour. You know, I don't cook my ribs all day like people do. You know, I don't do that. They look so good. They're looking good. Look at that. Alexa, set the timer for 30 minutes.
30 minutes, starting now.
So I'll leave it at 350 and I'll try it in a minute. I want to eat all these olives before I even cut them up. I love olives. Oh, paper towels are up there. I'm just going to slice these in halves. No, I think I'll do them in 3. I gotta get paper towels, they're up on top. I don't know, guys, I just, I really don't want, I know that most of the time when you have a hernia, you have to have surgery to get it out. I don't want surgery. Oh, God, no, please. I don't want to be going through any of that again. Especially now. I just don't want to do it. Done with all that stuff. So, I'll see what my husband says, and then I guess I'll have to go to the doctor if what he thinks, and get it checked out and see what they say. That's all I can do, right? Comment down below if you've gotten a hernia. I know it's a very common thing. So I watched this movie, started watching this movie last night. A couple of weeks ago, I saw this this movie come up on the channel on my streaming, and one second. Guys, this is what I gotta do, okay? The boys are here. Frankie's in his room. Darren's upstairs in his apartment. And they're, they're not in here. So instead of me getting the stool, which the stool happens to be downstairs now. I put the stool downstairs because it's just annoying up here and I don't have room for it. I'm gonna use my little extra hands here. There we go. Who needs to be 6 feet tall, people? Not me. All I need is my barbecue thing. gotta make do, guys. You gotta make do. You gotta make do with what you got. So, what was I saying? Oh, so, I saw this movie, I didn't know if it was a series or if it was a movie, but it was called, The Sound of Hope, the Possum Something Story. It's based on a true story, and I thought like it was about the foster system, which it is kind of, but it's like it's a backstory, it's a true story about this couple who, really, the lady, the wife lost her mother, who she was extremely close to, and she literally wanted to die. She literally left her house and said, Lord, please take me. She went to where she grew up. She sat there and she said, Lord, I can't live without my mother. I can't take the pain. Please take me. She waited there a while. She cried and she cried and she cried, and the Lord didn't take her. So she finally got up and she walked home. And then I don't know. I forget what she came to this revelation. I think it might have been before that her mother died. That she in the church, because they were very into the church and everything, the gospel and all that. And I think that they were exposed to kids who needed homes and all that. So anyway, to make a long story short, she came home and she said her husband came in. She was all excited and no longer, like, she was really depressed. And her husband was like, what are you doing? And she's like, oh, and she was all excited, and she decided that she wanted to adopt children. Well, not an easy thing, okay? So it's about the story about them, and that's all I'm going to really say about it. It shows their struggles. They really wanted to do it, and they really didn't care that these kids had problems. The husband, after that, the father decided, he was reluctant at first, and he finally accepted, he wanted to do it, and they were given this girl who was very difficult, and the social worker said, I'm not going to give you her because this is your first time, and you have to be able to, I want you to be able to want to do this, and if you have her, you're not going to want to do this anymore, because the girl's just really difficult and had a lot of issues, a lot of problems. And the father and the mother, they insisted on taking her, and she's like, well, I don't, but anyway, they talked her into letting them take her. And let me tell you what a ride that they're on with her. And then, just what they got, their church friends wanted to do it also. So now all these kids are having homes, and they're just showing the difficulties of what they went through, and all the families went through, and they didn't really have enough money for everybody. And the fathers were struggling to pay the bills and to feed them, and the kids had all kinds of issues, and just a really beautiful story. And I think it was back maybe in the 40s or 50s. I'm not really sure of the year that it was made. It was when it happened, but it's called The Sound of Hope, the Possum Something Story, and it's on the Angel Network. You stream it on the Angel Network. I think you might be able to get it on YouTube also, but I got it on the Angel Network, which I had to pay $12 for. But I wanted to get it, so I got that. But guys, you might love it. It's an amazing movie, and I'm still watching it. I only watched about a half of it last night, and so tonight I'm going to watch the rest of it. But it's 2.5 hours, 2 hours, 2.5 hours long. An amazing movie. And like I said, I'm halfway through it, and it's amazing. I can't wait to get to see the rest of it and see how it all turns out and how they all, how they all the kids and the families turned out. It's really, really. If you want a good movie, get some popcorn and watch it. Yeah, I'm only watching it. It's not really. I mean, I think my husband would have enjoyed it, but it's not really a movie that I just wanted to watch. It was like something I wanted to watch myself, So, yeah. So every time I watch a movie or read a good book or something, I always like to tell you guys because I like to share. So, all right. So we're gonna cut this really small. I'm not going to do a whole bunch of onion. And I'm not doing big pieces of onion because of my daughter. And my husband loves onion, but he prefers it small too. Mostly. So. All right, I gotta get the cheddar cheese out too. Where'd the olives go? All right. So, I think I'll do a little bit more. Just a little. One of my subscribers just told me I got a message, comment from her, and she said that she got the garbage thing here, guys, the garbage thing, and she loves it. How can you not? I'm telling you, it's an amazing thing. I have to ask her how much she paid for it. It's not. I think it's pretty sure it's under $20. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure. But it's an amazing thing to have in the kitchen. I'm not even kidding. Like, I'm not even just saying that. Like, I'm not. They're not sponsoring. I'm not sponsoring them, or they're not sponsoring me. However it works, I don't know. I just love it. All right, that should be good. That should be good. All right, so like I said, I'm definitely gonna put some chopped meat, but I'm not gonna do a lot of chopped meat. You can put sausage, you can put chicken. I'm gonna use this big pan. My lily pan. My lily. This is from Courtney from Our Little Gingerbread House. How thoughtful, right? She's a beautiful person. Love it, love it, love it. Thank you, Courtney. Again. All right. I'm just going to do some minced garlic. I'm not cutting up garlic right now. So let's do some minced garlic. Okay. We're going to do a little bit of olive oil in here. Okay. Oh, Guys, so I went to on Saturday, my husband and I went to our favorite pizza place. We had a first slice of pizza. And the crust of their pizza is freaking amazing. It's oh my God, it's like thin and crispy. It's just amazing. So I said to the lady before I left, I said, "Do you guys sell your pizza crust?" And she said, "Yeah." So I went and I said, "Can I have one?" She said, "Yeah." So I bought one. Now it's been sitting in my refrigerator since Saturday because, of course, I was planning on doing it over the weekend and just didn't get to it. And today's Thursday, and that's the story of my life, okay? Procrastinate. So anyway, it's still in my refrigerator. I took it out today. And it's been in there since Saturday, so I'm a little worried, but I think it's going to be okay. The only thing, it's a little bit hard. It was in the refrigerator for all that time. So I took it out, and I'm letting it sit out. But it feels like it's still a little bit hard, so I hope it's going to work out. If this doesn't work out, the pizza crust I'm going to use, I bought one of the tubes of pizza crust last week when I went shopping, because that's originally what I was going to make this with. So if this doesn't work out, I'll use that. But hopefully, I don't know, what should I do? Maybe I should warm it up a little bit or something? It's a little bit hard. I don't know, I got to see. We'll see, we'll try it out. So yeah, so that's what I'm going to try out. Hopefully it'll work. All right, let's put all the stuff. So we got mushrooms. Now, I want to put this on a high flame because, you know, the mushrooms give off a lot of water. So I want the mushrooms to kind of caramelize quickly before they give off all their water. And that's why you don't add salt to mushrooms, guys, by the way, because salt brings out the moisture in the mushrooms, which is a great thing for your sauces and for your meal, but you want to wait a little while because you want most of the time, unless you don't want the mushrooms to have that moisture, to have that caramelization, I do. So that's why I need that to be. I want it on high a little bit. So we're gonna let these saute for about 5 minutes. And then I'll push all this stuff to the side once it gets a little bit soft. And then I'll put a little bit of shot meat in here. And like I said, no. I'm going to take out half of the mixture. Because I'm going to do one with just the veggies, and the other I'm going to do with the meat and the veggies. So I'm going to put a little bit more mushrooms in here, I think. Because I want the mushrooms, I want the veggies in with it as well. All right. Yummo. So I'm trying to think what I'm going to make with the ribs tonight. Maybe I don't know, maybe some tater tots or something like that. Something pretty simple. I mean, we're going to have the stromboli things too. We can have that too. Or maybe I'll just make some string beans. Or maybe somebody wants a baked potato, they can have a baked potato. You know what I mean? That's what I'm going to do. Alright, I'm going to wait a couple of minutes before I put the minced garlic in. I'm also going to put some scallions in. Not right yet, because I want the scallions to be a little bit fresher. I will put some in once the mixture cooks up a little bit. And, yeah. We forgot. Where's that scissor? I left one of these with a little bit of ring, so alright. Alright, we're not gonna put salt in here like I said yet. I'm gonna put a little bit of garlic powder. I'm gonna put some minced garlic in. I'm also gonna do the butter free steakhouse. Just gives everything such an amazing flavor. And we'll do onion powder. We'll do pepper. No salt yet. A little bit of olive oil. And let's do the minced garlic now. This in water or oil? I don't know. I got 2 tablespoons. Guys, the smell is amazing. Oh, you know what I'm gonna put in it too? Guess what? Can you guess? I'm gonna put fresh parsley in, but I'm gonna put also I'm gonna put my basil. My fresh basil in the squeezy thing. Oh, I love it. I'm gonna put a little bit in here. Probably about a teaspoon, maybe a little bit more. This gives it such a nice little flavor. We're going to do a little bit of Italian seasoning too, guys. Just mix the basil up. Let's do Italian seasoning. Now we want the veggies, you know, we want them soft. We don't want them like mush, but we want them soft, but I still want a little bit of a bite on them. Okay, if you need them really, really soft for certain reasons or whatever, be my guest. Do whatever you want for yourself. Make it how you want it, you know, how you prefer it, how your family prefers it. Like if your family doesn't like the olives, don't put the olives in. If your family doesn't like the mushrooms or the onions, don't put the onion, you know. Make it, adapt it to yourself, to what you like, and you can add and take away stuff. Depends on what you want to do. You know, there's no written, you know, recipe for this in my mind, you know. I did get the recipe from like Pinterest, looking, like I told you, guys, I look at different recipes and I discover like what I want to do is what I want to put together. That's how I do it. But you can do whatever you want. So like I said, I'm going to do one vegetable one and then one with meat and vegetable. Yummy. All right. Let's do a little bit of chopped meat. I'm not going to do a lot. I'm going to put a little bit more garlic, minced garlic in here. Okay? A little bit of olive oil. Just chop that up. Oh yeah.
Well, I can see what you mean.
Saturday is
Oh, the dough didn't set well, did it? The dough got really hard and live.
I know, it was in the refrigerator. I don't know if it's going to be good.
You probably should have put it in an airtight container.
Yeah, that was.
Did you notice when you make
I
dough?
should have wrapped it in the freaking.
You whenever you make
plastic
dough,
wrap.
you always wrap it or put it
Yeah,
in a
that was
container.
really
It's sat out
stupid.
now, it's hard.
I know. Well, I know. I've had it on the oven. Like I don't know.
Yeah, I think you should have
I
air
don't know.
wrapped it
I
that
know.
day.
I think I might have ruined it.
You gotta remember when you make dough,
Yeah, totally
you put it in
forgot.
a container or saran wrap for until you're ready to use it.
Yep.
You buy from the store the same way.
I know. You know what I was thinking.
It's only $3.
Well, I'll see.
You might be able to just cut it in half and
I
like
mean, I
use it
might
like a
just be
pizza
able to
crust.
cut those ends off.
Or you might just be able to cut it in half and use it as a pizza crust, like a little mini pizza.
Yeah, I could probably do
Use
that.
top
too,
and bottom.
Yeah.
Because it's already set. If you just bake it in the oven for a little bit, you might be fine.
Yeah, maybe that'll help. Yeah.
Just use it as like a little mini pizza.
Yeah.
I mean, you might have to.
see.
I don't think you can save it, to be honest.
You live and you learn.
You're not going to crumble it now.
Well, I don't know.
Or you can make a mini, like calzone almost with strum bowl. You just take the top off and
Yeah.
put it on top.
I'm gonna work it out. See what I mean. All right, so let's season this now. Now I can put a little salt on this, guys. Okay. So I'm gonna put salt. I'm gonna do some garlic powder. Yeah, I'm really upset that I did that. I lost focus on it, you know what I mean? Basil, not basil, Italian seasoning. I did garlic already, onion. I think I can salvage it though in some way. In some way I could definitely salvage it. Let's put a little bit of basil in the meat. I don't want to overcook the meat because we like our meat a little bit rare, and it's going to cook in the thing, so it'll be fine. All right, so I'm going to let's shut this off. Chop this up more. So, all right, let this sit here and cool. Okay, that's just the vegetable one. Now what we got to do is I'm gonna put the scallions to the side, and let's see if we can get some of this dough situated. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Let's see. Like I said, I have the other dough in the refrigerator. If worst comes to worst, and I have to use that, I'll use that. But I'm gonna salvage this somehow. Let's put this here. Let's see what I can do. Let's see what I can do. Boo-hoo-hoo. Gotta put this in plastic wrap. Or a Ziploc bag. Alright, let's see, guys. You see now? Oh, let's see. I don't know. Let me get the flour. I don't know. I don't know. Alright, let me see. Not the end of the world.
I think it is.
Really, Frank?
Your video on?
Yeah.
What are you looking for? Oh. You pause for 1 second.
All right, guys, let's see. Now, we got flour on here. I don't know. Maybe what I can do is cut, see how the sides are really hard right here? The sides are really hard. Look at this. Cut this off. look this. Let's use a serrated knife. Alexa, how do you fix hard pizza dough?
If your pizza dough is hard and dry, it can be remedied by letting it thaw overnight in the fridge. This will make it soft and malleable, allowing you to shake it easily. Additionally, adding moisture to the dough can also help soften it. By following these steps, you can fix hard pizza dough and prepare a delicious pizza meal.
I don't get that because it was in the refrigerator, but it wasn't wrapped. I don't know. When they say add moisture, what am I going to add? Water? No. I don't know. Alexa, stop. Alright, let's see, guys. It's all hard here. I don't know what to do. Let's see. Let's cut it in half. Alright. Let's take one. Maybe put a little bit of oil on it? I don't freaking know. I don't know. Let's see. All we can do is try. All we can do is try, right? See, look. These little hard pieces. Just maybe take them off. I'm just gonna like peel these little hard pieces off, guys. I think that's a good idea, see? Just cut these little hard pieces off. What do you think? I think that's a good idea. I think that'll salvage it. Yeah. See, it's coming right off and the dough is still intact. So I'm not worried about it. See that? Just cut that off. That's all. Take all the dry pieces off. You know what, guys? If you just try things. I could have very well just said, oh my God, this is ruined and threw it in the garbage. No, I'm not going to waste my $4, $3.50. You know what? If I can salvage it to whatever, I'm going to use it. Why not? Okay, so that's good. Looks like good so far. All right, so that's the ticket, guys. I took off all the hard pieces. I think it's going to be okay now. I think it's going to be okay. The only thing is I got to see how big this is going to be. I might have to add some more of the dough to it. You know what I mean? I don't know if this is going to be big enough. This was one dough, so I don't know how many this is going to make. Is it going to just make one stromboli? One, you know, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know about that. I might have to use the other dough as well. You know what I mean? It's not going to be that. You have to roll it like this kind of So I think it has to be, I think there has to be more to it. So let's see what I can do here. Get all the dry pieces off of this one. Because you definitely can't keep the dry pieces on. And this only happened because I didn't wrap it. And I can't believe that I didn't think to do that. I'm telling you, sometimes my brain just does not work. My brain just does not work properly, guys. I think there's so much in it that it just gets overloaded and it just doesn't do anything. A little piece in here, I could feel it. So what it did was just made a little bit more work for me, but what else is new? What else is new? Alright, so let's see. I think I'm just gonna do that. I'm gonna just add this. I'm gonna make one of the one with this dough, and then I'll use the 2 pizza dough for the other one. That's all. Just got to get all the soft parts out, the hard parts, you know, the soft parts out. I want to save as much as I can, you know. I want to salvage as much as I can. Alright, we got this whole thing here. I forgot I didn't see this part. Sorry about that. It's my husband texting me. Alright, so we got smells so good. You could smell the yeast in here. You literally smell the yeast in the pizza dough. Alright. Oh, I got another little piece here too. Alright guys, so I got the rest of the hard pieces off. Let's check the ribs. The ribs are doing good. I'm not going to raise it. I'm not going to raise it at all. I'm going to let them cook probably. Alexa, set the timer for 15 minutes. Probably another 15, 20 minutes.
15 minutes.
And I think it'll be done.
Now.
Here is all the rest of the hard pieces. So yeah, I mean, it definitely would have been bigger. I probably would have been able to get two strombolis out of it, but it is what it is. So let's just throw all this out. I wonder if I could have kept this and just cooked it, fried it. I don't know. Oh well, next time. Hopefully I won't do that again. All right. All right. Stromboli, stromboli. Doesn't seem to be very elastic. Come on, let's spread out a little bit, people. Let's spread out a little bit. I don't know. My new phone is kind of getting all dirty. What else is new with me? I'm not liking how this is working. I think I wore my apron today, huh? By the way, I got my my Create with Linda. This was from Rhonda's Country Kitchen. She sent me this. It's a mess. Love it. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep working this and see if I can.
You looked up how to save it?
Well, I just cut off all the hard pieces and then it was good. It was fine.
It's soft now? It's just small, right?
It's just smaller, yeah. So I'm gonna. I have
Next time you have to wrap it.
Yeah, I have the tube dough, so I'll just make one with the tube and one with this. But it's just really not very elastic. It's not. I don't know what I'm gonna do. It's not really
Well,
stretching.
I don't know what to eat tonight.
Like it says, I guess it said it's not really stretching. Should I hang it and let it stretch like this? Maybe hang it.
Not gonna do
Should I
anything.
hang it on the countertop on the cabinet, guys?
You just have the really small stromboli. What was that for dinner?
I mean, it was you know when I make these things, it's for dinner or if it's not for dinner, it's just.
Look at the other side. The other side's all messed up.
I know the other side's really messed up.
Use that as the inside.
Yeah. Well, it is what it is. I just really won't stretch very far. So.
Hi, bones. Hi, boobies.
You know what I mean, guys?
You chewing your bone? Yeah. Let's see you in the chewing your bone.
That's Frankie, if you guys care to know. I mean, it's definitely better. But alright, I'm gonna work on this a couple more minutes, then I'll come back and show you guys. Alright guys, it is what it is. I'm going to shred some cheese. Seriously, people? Alright. Let's do that. Now, I don't know about this. It is what it is. I think what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to do the vegetable one first. That's what I'm going to do. So, I'm going to put some cheese on it, like this. Okay? Okay. I'm gonna put this like this. All right, guys. Cooper, you want to go out? Come out this way. Come on, you want to go out? I bet you the gate's not open. All right, 1 second. 1 second. Good. Alexa, stop. All right, come on, you guys want to go out? All right, so the ribs, I'm gonna take out in a minute, but let's do this now. All right. All right. I don't know, guys. I don't know. We're going to wrap it like, we got to kind of wrap the corners in. Yeah, I don't know how well this is going to happen, but you know what? This is homemade, and I'm really not, I'm not like stressed about it. Well, I am a little bit, but because I want it to come out, but it's not going to be perfect. It isn't. All right. Let's tuck this in. And tuck this part in here. And it says to do an egg wash on it. I don't want this to open up, so I'm just going to try to tuck that in there. Let's get, just pushing it down a little bit. Shove this under here. Seal it as best we can. Let's get an egg. I never wanna hear you say I wanna get it. All right. Let's just put it in here. They literally just went out and they want to come in already. Like, really? I'm gonna put a drop of garlic in here, guys. Just wait a second. These aren't being good. Some salt, some pepper, and let's do a little bit of Italian seasoning. All right. Let's get this on the pan then it's gonna go in. Just don't want it to stick. So, gotta put that there. All right, let's put this here. All right. And let's brush it. Ooh, so you guys, look at that. You gotta make sure that that's tucked. I don't know how that's gonna do. Let's see. Let's hopefully push it down. And hopefully that'll stay in. I don't know. Tuck and roll. All right. 1 second, Cooper. Alright, guys. I gotta see how long this is supposed to cook. I have to look at the thing. Alright, let's put it in there. There we go. 1 second. Alright, I'm gonna put it on 375 now. I'm gonna take the ribs out in 1 second. I'm not going to do the other one tonight. I'm going to do the other one tomorrow because I can't do any more tonight with that. All right, guys. So what I did, guys, was I took it out. It took about, I'd say about 25 minutes, 25 to 30 minutes, okay? It's cooled off, but before that, I smeared just some butter on it. I didn't put any garlic or anything. I got flour on my chin. I just rubbed some butter on it, and before I put it in, I put the egg wash on it. You saw that. It's nice. It probably could have gotten a little bit browner, but I like it like this. It looks very nice. It looks delicious. So now the whole thing is, when I cut it, I want it to have that pinwheel look. Let's see if it looks like that. Woo! That's what I want. I don't know if we're gonna get that. We might. We might not. All right, this is the end. So, oh God, let's put that. Oh my God. Wow. It's so good. All right. Let's move this over. Let's get pretty here. Let's try to get pretty anyway. Sometimes I miss the little garbage can. Kind of defeats the whole purpose. Let's do the sunflower. Put it in. I don't care. Some flowers are all forever. Alright. Oh my God. Look. Darn it. That's what I didn't want to happen. But that's alright. Just. Alright, this one fell apart. Okay. We can still salvage it. Okay? Because you know why? It doesn't have to be perfect. Make sure you use a sharp serrated knife. And like I said, guys, you can put any kind of vegetables you want in it, or any kind of meat. The other one tomorrow I'll make with the meat. And make them as thick and thin as you want. They're coming out so good. Yum. Oh. Put a little sauce in the middle. People can dip or, you know, take a little sauce. Ow, hot. Just try to keep it together as much as you can. It got a little hard on the other side. Not burnt. And I like it. You know what I do, guys? I like it. Yeah. See, it's a little bit harder here. That's why it's a little bit harder to cut. But I like it because it's not all dough. There's a lot of stuff in it, see? That's what I like. The dough is so good too from the pizza place. Oh my God. Let's cut it from this end. Yummo. This side is a little bit more precarious. I could see it. Yeah. Scaring me a little bit. Because I want it to look a certain way. Ooh, yummo. Yum-o. Oh my God. Guys. And like I said, guys, these are homemade. Oh my God, look at that. Look at that freaking cheesiness. Holy moly. Holy. The one with the meat is going to be amazing. I really don't even want to use that other dough. I'm going to go back to the pizza place and get another one of these doughs and use it properly. It's worth it. $3 and something cents? It was like $3.75. That was it. Guys, I know I'm showing you everyone because I'm so excited. Like I said, they're so versatile. You can make them with anything. All your favorites. Who wouldn't want to put this out? Who wouldn't want to put this out for a pate? Who? I know I would. I'm going to get 2 more out of here. Look at that, guys. I think I'm just gonna leave this one big because I don't want to break it up anymore. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Could you die?
Yes.
Could you die? Look at that, guys. Oh my God, what an appetizer. And you know, you can make a skinnier roll if you want to make them like tinier, more of an appetizer size. This is fine for an appetizer. Or you could put this out, you know, for dinners or for your party or whatever, you know. And see how the pretty peppers, the red look really good. Next time I'm going to do the yellow. I did yellow though, didn't I? Yeah, but it didn't really show up. But yeah.
Yeah, the yellow's
So-
right there.
Yeah.
Use it.
So freaking good. And tomorrow I'm going to make the other one with the meat. This one just has vegetables. It has mushrooms, peppers, onions, and garlic. Tomorrow I'm going to make the one with the meat. My son-in-law's, he's a meat eater, totally. Shh, don't tell anybody. Anyway, this is the appetizer, and I'm going to get my plate for dinner, and then I'll show you. So proud of this, guys. Easy, so easy to make. You can make it with store-bought dough. You don't have to, you know, make your own dough, whatever you saw. All right, so look at that. Yeah, I'm so excited. Yummy. Okay, let me get my food. I'm so tired. All right, guys, so I'm going to cut these. They came a little bit crispy, I think just because of the brown sugar. I don't know. I mean, I tasted it. It's very tender. It's very good, so. It's gonna be good, just. And I forgot to put the sauce on them. I'm just exhausted now. I'm done, guys. There's no way I could do anything else but barely get these dishes done. I don't know how I'm gonna do that. We'll see. I don't know how I could be hungry because I've been eating. I've been snacking the whole time. Everything. I haven't tasted one of these yet. I haven't. Just a little piece of that. So good. You want to heat them up? Put them in the air fryer for like 5-8 minutes. Or on broil. You'll get them really nice and crispy. Freeze them. Put them in the freezer and bring them out when you have guests. You know, for the holidays. So, they're nice and, ooh, okay? Look at that. And you can see they're nice and tender. Look at that. Yes, they are. Nice and tender with a little crispy to them. Look, guys. Nice and tender. That's really good. Really, really good. I'm tired. All right. Ribs are done. Billy's gonna have a burger tonight. I just didn't do anything else. Ribs. Everybody wants something with it. They're gonna have baked potato. They can have some of this with it. Whatever they want. They can make macaroni and cheese if they have it in the back. Whatever they want to do, they can do. But this is it for me tonight. I literally am going to go sit down for a little while before I even eat because I'm so tired right now. Like I can't do another thing. I can't even eat right now. So that's all right, guys. So guys, this is what's for dinner or appetizer. These are vegetable strombolis. Yes. And then brown sugar ribs. Yes. That's just what's for dinner tonight, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit that subscribers button, because when you subscribe, it really does help my channel grow, and I so appreciate all of you. Don't forget to hit that notification button with that bell so you guys can be notified every time I upload a new video. Like and share. And by the way, this gingerbread house, Courtney from our little gingerbread house sent it to me last year. I love it, love it, love it. She's a gingerbread lady, and I love it. I'm a gingerbread lady now too. Not as much as Courtney, but I am a little bit. Love it. Thank you, Courtney. Don't forget to hit that notification button, if I said that already, with that bell, so you could be notified every time I upload a new video. Like and share, comment down below. And thank you so much for coming into my kitchen with me and creating, guys. I love all of you. I hope you enjoyed this appetizer video and this what's for dinner, and I'll see you tomorrow on the next video. Now, tomorrow's Friday. I have plans tomorrow. We're going to be going. My daughter and one of her very good friends has a 6-month-old baby that I haven't met yet. So we're going to go, and we're going to go to the Dollar Tree, do a little Christmas shopping. Maybe I will film in there. I'll try my sbest. Then we're going to go to for a little bite to eat afterwards. So I'll try to vlog in the afternoon. Maybe I'll do the other stromboli in the early morning afternoon before I go. So I have a little bit of something to add to that tomorrow night. All right, guys. I hope you guys are having a great night. I'll see you on the next one. Bye. I'm going to relax now for a little while before I do any dishes or eat. Love yous. Bye. Bye. Sorry.